I don't know. We have to see. He's a wonderful player, that's for sure, and his future is 100% at Liverpool. How the near future is, we did make decisions. I don't think we have to make decisions so early. We have time. We have to use the time. We had already a few injury, not the biggest, but on the wrong position, I would say. And so that's we have to be cool and have to train and have to make the boys as fit as possible. And Ocho is with us since five days or something. He came direct from the tournament with the U19. So yeah, we will see. But his future is at Liverpool.
Jurgen, it was a fantastic finish from Origi to bring the game to life. He came on so much in the last season. You must have real high hopes for him. You know, he's had that year in English football under his belt to really kick on.
I said a minute ago on a pitch in an interview, all these players have, if they stay fit and if they stay without injuries, then they can play a good season, very good season, and everybody knows about the potential of Divock Origi. And I understand that you ask after a game like this, what do you name single players? But I think especially tonight, it's not a night talking about single players. If you want to talk, then it's the way we played, the style of play, the dominance we had, the passing situation we had in the first half. We played brilliant, and then we did the right thing. We passed all the time, and until we were through. Created chances, didn't score. That's right. Of course, you need to finish, but that will come, 100%. And then again, we lost a little bit patience. We choose the wrong way, because we had on two long balls too much. Not forced to play it. We only lost patience to pass again. So we created our problems by ourselves. One of our biggest problems, but it was so. A lot of things to do. But for 5-6 days, these players, the English players, are in since 5-6 days and not longer, and doing so well. Ginny, first game, did really well. Again, Ragnar Klaver, not long in the squad, did really well, and all that stuff. So that's good. It's a good sign, but that's important, of course. So, and I said before the game that I'm really happy about the opponent, because Italian teams are always good organized, and they make you always problems. You will always struggle with different things in a game, because it's not easy to play them. And so we did really well, and then we scored the goals, and wonderful goals. Had one or two more chances, and especially in the first half, we had really, I would say, 4 or 5 big moments. Not only Sadio, but especially Sadio's chance. He did very well too. So playing dominant football like this, and then reacting on balls we lose, like we did in the counter-pressing situation, that's the only moment where there should be a little bit of hectic. All the rest should be calm and really dominant in this case. And so I'm pleased with the performance of the whole team.
Jurgen, how close is the squad to what you want to see on opening day, both in terms of fitness and style of play, and what still needs the most work?
There's nothing. I mean, in most work, we have to work on all these things, and fitness is. This is time for fitness. That's it, because you have to use it. We play games; they're important, but they're not Premier League games, so we don't have to think about it too much in the week or the days before we play. So it's more intense, of course, than in a Premier League season. But that's the one thing on style of play. We are in a good way, how everybody can see. It's the second game we played. The first game, of course, we lost, I know, but even then, against Chelsea, we were dominant. We played football, and so that's the things you have to train, because it's not natural in a team that you play together. They all can play, but playing together, you have to train. So I'm fine with the status quo, how we are in this moment, but I know we have a long way to go. And so I don't think about when we are finished this way. So I only think about what he can do tomorrow. There will be another session, because only a few players played longer than 45 minutes, so all the rest can train normally, and then Monday next game. Yeah, we have a little bit of problem with centre half, so they always have to play. We have to see how we can find a solution for this game. All the rest we can have different options. Tonight, Danny Ings didn't play. I've already told him after the game. Will come, no problem. It's the next game he will be involved, and so they all will have their match time, and so that's good.
Okay, guys, got a lot of hands. I can't go on everyone. Gentleman there, yes. 50 football grad. Jurgen, we are writing about players from Eastern Europe, and in your times in Dortmund, you've had a lot of those, and you turned them into world-class stars. Particularly Lewandowski is maybe one of the biggest examples. Your first signing in Liverpool was a boy from Serbia. Now you signed an Estonian, Ragnar Klavan, who's had another great performance. What is that attracts you with players from that part of the world? What attributes you think are the best among them?
No, the country where they come from actually is the last thing I think about. But of course, I know all the players you mentioned have a wonderful working attitude. I love this. So, but I like Brazilian players too. That they are different, but I like them, and so that's not a real thing I think about. If you want the example, the best example from Dortmund, because Jakub Blaszczykowski was already there when I came, but Lukas Piszczek we took as a right winger and told him that he's a fullback actually. He didn't know when he met us first, and so that's a good example. They are open to learn, but it's not the only thing. But it's really the country for me is not an issue. I'm European. I live there, so and I don't have borders in my mind. I can easily take players from everywhere.
But they have a stronger physicality. In the case of Bruges, we can see how strong he is.
No, not all of them. Markovic is from the same country, and I would say they're pretty different. Yeah? So no, yes, but we how I said, we scout players all over the world, and when they are on our laptop, then the country is not important. So as long as we can watch the games, they are our focus, and that's all.
Jurgen, can you talk about your overall mentality as a coach coming into a game like this, where preseason tournament, travel all the way to California? Like, how hard are you wanting your guys to go? You know, what are you hoping to get out of it? Obviously,
of this tournament.
Yes.
Or what? Oh. Okay, actually, I'm not sure that I finally understood the tournament. If we speak about the tournament, then I understand that we only can 3 times change. We can't change the whole team, and I don't know, we can have 30 players and whatever, but 3 times is then not enough. If you have 2 injuries in the first half, then you have the third changes all the rest. So maybe we could think about one or the other rule. But I like it. The teams are really strong, and so that's always a big challenge for us. But how I said, we have to respect in the first case our training in this moment, and that's what our club gave you the opportunity to. So we have a camp. Yeah, we have a camp in USA. It's a long flight, but we are here to show our best face to all our supporters here in USA, and yeah, that's nice to do actually, and it's nice to see all these Liverpool fans who they have actually not often the possibility to watch their favorite team, and so it's our job to go their way there, and that's why we are here. And until now, it was absolutely perfect, yeah, everybody was very friendly, very interested in what we are doing. We had an open camp if you want. All the Stanford people could watch our training if they wanted to. A lot of did it. So because we have no secrets, we only train football and not more. That's what it's the main reason why we are here. And so the games, we play out of full training. That's how it is. So it's not normal that you train yesterday twice. Today before the game, yes, we train always a little bit, but we train longer. We will train tomorrow morning with a real session. That's how it is, because we need to use the time in this moment. And California is nice place to do this because the weather's not too bad.
Speaking of your best face, what about these line uniforms? Was it toxic and thunder? Is that what they're called?
Okay, I can tell you, I like it. I like the color. Okay, it's not a Liverpool color, I know, but if it's not red, I don't care. So actually, and it's that's a nice color. It's fresh. It's cool. The lads love it. So they look good in it. So they're all a little bit tanned in the moment. So it's good, and they're absolutely. And in my country, green is the color of hope. So for me, it's green, but I'm a little bit colorblind. When I think it's green, then it's green for me. So it's hope, and let's hope that everything will be good for us.
The first half was sort of toxic waste, and then second half the thunder.
Toxic waste. What's that? Waste. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm not native. But still.
Final question. You had spoken about the importance of your passing game, how well you felt you guys were, especially in the first half when you started. Is that as an important accomplishment to take out of a game like this as the victory?
Nothing in football is more important than the victory, but the way. There's no guarantee that the way you choose is the 100% right way, but you have to, at the end, you have to make the decision about the way, because you have to minimize coincidence as much as possible. And the best way to do this is keeping the ball in your own rows and passing it, and move the other team around. And that's not new for us, because we were already a dominant team last year, but I cannot say that we're actually used to it. It's you can always be better in this, and that's what we try. And always with direction, always. At the end, we don't want to have only one chance a game. So it's not about it's not passing because of passing. It's passing because of creating spaces which we can use, and that's what I saw a lot of times tonight. And so I'm fine with the moment, not more. And I said tomorrow is another day, and we have to really to carry on, and we will do it. We love what we do, so there's no reason to stop it. And at the end, we will see. Tonight it was good. I actually think it was not bad against Chelsea, but we lost because we had this little issue at the set piece. But we created chances. We didn't finish often enough. I'm not sure that we had a shot on target, but a lot around. Yeah. So we have always things to improve, and that's what we try to do.